Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Attingham Park. Right guys, we are going to continue with where we were yesterday, and today we now need to move to field 28. Obviously I moved all the equipment over from the last episode. As you can see, we've done as much as we can do. Just got to get up here, got to do sharp turn. I kind of want to do round, I want to try something different. I'm going to do up rows to skip. No, I don't think we really want to, actually, to be honest. It might be better if we did that, but no, look, round is just way too much. What about smooth? Smooth helps. Yeah, we'll do smooth. So we'll do that one. So we've got that there. This is going to be here. This is going to be here. This is the left one. We're going to copy that job. We're going to delete this job, paste this one in, set this one to right, and we're going to set this one going as well. Now, we are going to do our best to try and keep on top of this, but we are also going to try and manually do some of this job at the same time. So there may be a little bit of overlapping and bits that we miss, and you know, not keeping up with the trailer and stuff, but we will do our best. Give me 1 second. I've accidentally just tabbed off the game. But yeah, we're going to try and do our best to... I was going to do this as a... I'll tell you what, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. I think it's going to basically just get stuck a lot. I kind of want to get this harvesting out of the way, you see, guys. The harvesting is really, really important. Now, while we've got that on, we're going to take a look in the calendar. Now, we can't plant anything else today, but it does give us a chance to move the straw bales and things like that. If we just now move over to this job, you will see... I'm a little bit unsure why you're doing a completely different row. I tell you the reason why, because he didn't start on the first waypoint. I'm almost sure that's what it is. He didn't start on the first waypoint. Oh my god. The one thing I did wrong was not set this to the right waypoint. Which means I think that's going to be a problem. Right, I did state yesterday that I was new to setting up multiple tools. And I'm, you know, you're right, I am. Why didn't... It's not the end of the world. I'm just thinking now if there's a way we can fix it. I don't see why there wouldn't be. What we've got to do is we've got to get this guy back to the beginning. And then put him on the first waypoint. Now he's going to have another headland to do. That's going to be the problem. He's going to have another headland to do. And then he's going to drive over this again. So yeah, this is going to basically... I think this is basically going to delay us quite a bit. First waypoint, there we go. Yeah. Okay, he triggered off the wrong waypoint. That's why I'm gonna struggle now to get that first harvester emptied. I'm gonna have to kill a lot of crop, I think, to empty it. Yeah, it's got a huge overlap at the moment, guys, because I'm trying to get the corners done. Yeah, that was my fault for not selecting the right waypoint, basically, the start point. I did nearest and not first, and that was my fault. Yeah, there's not really much I can do about that one, I'm afraid. We are just gonna kind of be stuck here now until... Tell you what I'm thinking of doing. Philip is blocked by an object, so you know what that means, don't you? Philip has hit the fence and got stuck. Yes, Philip is useless. Philip is absolutely useless. And I've just realised I should have started on the outside, on the inside, sorry, and worked my way out. Right, I need to try and follow this up, because when this harvester gets full, he is going to do some manoeuvring and let me be able to empty it, hopefully. Now, it's going to be quite a similar episode to yesterday, because, you know, we are literally just harvesting this field. This is what we have to do today. Obviously there is some going to be quite a bit of similar going on today, but there's, again, you know, we can't do anything about it. We are just we've got to harvest. Now, I could time lapse stuff like that, but we're doing dual we're doing dual work, you know, trying to get out all the little kinks that I don't know about and stuff. And yeah, I'm trying to master this. I'm trying to master it, guys. Forgive me if it doesn't go 100% right, but we are trying our hardest to get this done. Now, I'm hoping this is actually going to what is it? If he can get to the bottom of this row, he will actually have done 2 headlands on a tank, and that should, in theory, give me enough room to pull alongside this harvester. Now, I've followed him round thinking that, you know, if he gets full, we're kind of with him when he needs it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's done it. Fantastic. We can just pull alongside. I didn't know if he'd do 2 headlands or not. I didn't think he was going to do 2 headlands. That was the thing. So, yeah, I'm really impressed with the fact that he's done 2 headlands. So we'll get this emptied, and we'll wait for the other one to come alongside. And then we'll empty the second one, because he's not going to be far off wanting doing as well. Wow, not too bad. The corners didn't take very well. This is the issue I've got with this field. It's the shape of the field. It doesn't like the corners. They're too sharp. That's why I was trying to do nicer turns. Nothing we can do about that. We've got the overlap on the headlands to the maximum 25%. I can't physically make it any I can't physically make it any bigger. Right, so you're there. You're coming around there. The inside one is always going to catch the first one. Always is. Because at the end of the day, the inside harvester doesn't have as far to travel. Oh yeah, we're going to be in its way this time, aren't we? It's fine, it's fine. That's fine, that's fine. There we go. I just want to double check these. That won't... Hang on. Right one, left one. Yeah. So it was right. I just wanted to double check. But yeah, this is kind of where he was going to begin with. So yeah, he'll catch up. He'll definitely catch up. I just want to try and get it empty. Now, it is kind of wasting a little bit of money doing this. I could kind of correct it, but at least if I leave it... Yeah, he's hardly done anything. He's hardly done anything. But he'll be right. He'll be right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this time to just go and quickly babysit the... Are you for real? You've done nothing? You're such an idiot. There's me literally waiting for this guy to finish, and he hasn't even moved. He's literally just sat there wasting money. But I do think he's going to get stuck again. I really do. I think he's going to get stuck again. It's my own fault. I did the headlands first. I should have set the worker to do the insides first. That would have dropped the bales. Then he could have gone round and done the headland, and yeah, there wouldn't have been as much problem. So we've got nothing in that one. 14% in that one. Yeah, he's a one whole turn behind the entire way. I keep missing the Landini tractor. There it is. Driving like an idiot, just jumping through all the vehicles and getting the wrong one. Now, hopefully this isn't going to take over long to do. It would be nice to get the... I can't get the windrowing done, can I? Because he's not here. I was about to say, are you going to actually do anything? But yeah, he is. Just very, very slowly. There we go. Like I say, he's not got loads to give me. I really don't like the shape of this field. It's really, really... I'm gonna have to catch all that up at some point. I don't really have a choice with that. I need to try and pull alongside this one to try and get it empty, but the other one's so far behind, it's just not playing ball with me at all. I'm hoping I can try and do very little damage. Can I get that? Oh, look at that. It just fits. Nice. Okay. If the other one's going to be always so far behind, we need to try and babysit this to get it emptied, and yeah, it fits just. Alright, so this should be the final headland for this. Right, I've got to go back to the straw guys because the idiot has decided to get stuck once again. Oh look, I can't go around the corner without getting stuck because I'm a loser. Oh. And yet I can make it go around the corner, no problems whatsoever. Yeah, we have to ditch this track. We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to ditch this. Alright, let's get rid of the course. You're not gonna help me. Did one headland before he got stuck. So we need a tractor that doesn't have track for this. The Landini can't do it. So I don't want to get rid of this though, that's the thing. This tractor makes dropping off in some of the auto drive destinations a lot easier. You know, because it can turn a lot easier. And I don't have a problem with that. It's just this windrowing and baling it has a problem with. And it does suck for it really. I wonder if there's a forage harvester pickup we could maybe use. You know, and use like the big giant trailer. Why are we having such a frame problem today? It does not want to play ball. Right, there we go. What's up, pup? My little farm dog's come to see me. She's trying to get under my desk. You can't get under there, darling. You're too big. You're too big. You're lovely and warm, though. Yeah, I got myself a nice Labrador. If you guys didn't already know, she's an absolute fool. She's an absolute idiot. But do you know something? Wouldn't change her for the world. She's fantastic. I just wish she didn't molt as much, because I can't have her sleeping upstairs. Because she molts too much. And with her being white and a lot of... one of the issues I've got in my house is we have some really dark coloured carpets, one of them being black. And I have a white dog. And when I say she's white, I mean she's might as well be like white paint. The odd little marking of like a slightly yellowy colour, but she's more white. That's why we got her, because she was as white as possible. And she's absolutely lovely. But she always wants to sit under my desk when I'm doing video recordings, and she doesn't fit under my desk. And now she's just nudging me with her nose in the you know, in like just under my rib cage, like where my kidneys are. She's just like nudge, nudge. She's like, I'm here, I'm trying to get under. That's what it is. Look, if it turns too tight, it can't do it. But then obviously you have to do it that way. Now we're going to have to go back in a minute, guys. I just wanted to get that. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to see about maybe... I already know it's going to get stuck, but I want to test something. I want to test something. Okay. Now instead of using courseplay, I just want to set this guy going down here. And basically go... Why? Right, I can't do that, so he's going to have to stop. I need to get back in the Landini. We need to get some harvesters emptied. I don't know whereabouts we're going to be. I'll tell you where we're going to be. First one's first, we're going to get this one done. As he comes down here, that should be about ready. Oh, we'll do that. Yeah, it's missing loads on these corners. Right, while we're just waiting, let's just... 37... What is it? So actually, we don't need to empty just yet, but I want to just try and keep on top of them just a little bit. He's going to come that way. He's going to miss a row. He's going to go that way. Let me just move out of his way. This guy's a maniac. Look at him. I think you should drive... Yep, that's fine. We'll take you up there. We'll drive along here. We'll get this one emptied. Beautiful. Look at that. Making really, really good time on this now. Yeah, I don't think oats yield very well, to be honest. But I think they are worth a lot more in value. Now, this oat is something we're just going to sell. We've got no money to buy a production to put grain in, so there's no point in doing that. We're only really growing this kind of grain because we need straw. That is literally the only reason we grow grain. We need access to straw, and quite a bit of it, to be fair, for like the TMR and stuff. I do need to double check on the animals. I did realise something, guys. I didn't up the time, so I'm going to just up the time to... Tell you what, I'll up the time to 10 because we've kind of missed a little bit. That was my fault. I didn't realise we were still on 1. At the end of episodes, I set the time to 1, so... Just so like we don't miss too much daytime off recording and stuff, but... Yeah, I've forgotten today to turn it back on, so I do apologise for that one. I have just upped it to 10 to try and make up for it a little bit. Now, if I empty these harvesters, this should be the last time we need to empty it before the end. I will have to go around the harvesters as well, and in a harvester, and get all the bits we've missed. As you can see, we've done that there, and we're going to leave that there. But that should be just about done. But now we'll go back to doing the straw. And then we need to get the straw on this field as well. It's quite important that we get the straw from both of these fields as soon as possible. We're going to have a lot of straw. That's one thing for sure. We're going to have a lot of straw. We should have hay. I do believe we're going to need some silage. But again, the corn's ready to harvest, I think, next month. So we can get that done. We can get that in the bunker maybe. That's the plan. That's the plan. And then we can make up some more TMR. Now, I'm not 100% sure on the animal feed what we've got at the moment, actually. So I'm just going to have a little look now. Oh, they're not ours. Actually, we need to get rid of the TMR so they can eat the base food. I don't mind leaving a bit of grass in, but we want to try and get rid of that silage. I know I added the silage food in, but we need to try and get rid of that silage. That way we can put more TMR in. We haven't got any babies yet. I'm a little bit gutted that we haven't bred any more babies yet. Baby calves. But again, there's not much we can do about that. It's out of the game. I don't think our cows were old enough. I think that's what it was. Right, there we go. So that's another row done. The good thing with using this setup is you can pretty much get 3 swaths in one go. Pretty much. But it does make it a lot quicker to do when you're doing it manually. And I don't mind doing it manually. It does give us something else to do. I'd love to buy the flour mill. Or the flour production. Now, I could bring in a mod one that's really, really cheap. But I don't want to do that. I want to bring in a default one that costs money to do. But we're not financially in a position right now to be able to afford one. So I think I'm going to keep the barley. I think I'm going to keep the oat. We're going to basically keep it till we can hopefully afford to make some large quantities of money. Now, don't forget, we've still got the sugar. We've got sugar to sell. That's still something we can get done. I do believe it's building up at the sugar mill, sugar refinery, whatever it's called. Like I say, I always forget things. Me and names don't mix well at all. Never have done, never will do. But I'm just going to have a little look at that production because... yeah, look, we've got plenty of room there. Apparently it's... yeah. I don't think something's right with this. Can we just go down to the sugar mill just for a quick second? Sugar Shack it's called on this map. It's called something different on different maps. We've only got one. I don't feel like that's growing it. I don't feel like it's getting through it, you know. Apparently it's meant to do 1,200 cycles a month, but I don't feel like it is. No, we need more productions. The flour one would be a good one. We've just got to get the money to get it. Now, depending on how much straw we've got, we might be able to sell a little bit of straw, but I don't think it'll be. And yeah, I don't think it'll be good to sell it, to be honest. We're gonna need it at some point for bedding, for feed mixes. Technically, we don't even need it for feed mixes. Because we put it in the bedding, we don't need to put it in the feed mix. But I like to put it in the feed, and I like to give them bedding. That's a more realistic style of playing. Plus, if we put it in the feed as well as the bedding, it means we don't end up using as much hay and silage, because the straw basically pads it out. We get more for our money by using the straw, and that's what I like. But as you can see, this is another field almost done. I feel like we've done a lot in this episode. We've got a lot done. Time lapses may return, especially when it comes to doing the sugar beet, guys. But at the moment, there's not enough work to warrant doing time lapses. If people think, you know, I know some people don't like this series. I'm not really sure why. People seem to just dislike it and not tell me, and I can't fix what you don't like if you don't tell me. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, it's one of them things. I'm not a mind reader. Wish I was. If I was a mind reader, I would finally understand the wife. Even if I was a mind reader, I don't think I'd understand my wife. There we go. I just want to get them 2 harvesters in a position. I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be in July in the next episode, guys. I would like to move on, so I might go and bail that other field off recording, because otherwise we're gonna be here again. And I feel like that's just going to be a giant waste of time being in July again next episode. I know it's early in the day, but that's because I didn't have the time set correctly. But if I leave it on 10, I build that other field up with straw off recording. Although then again, I've got to move all the bales as well off. Oh, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to be in 1 month too long. That's the problem. And I feel like we've been in July now at least 2 episodes. Might even be 3, but I think it's 2. This is the second one. Right, I just need to refuel this tractor. I'll tell you what we could do. Now, this is just an idea. Let me know about this idea. I'm going to put an idea to you. I'm going to let you guys decide if you're like, actually, Matt, yeah, do that. I'm not overly happy with this tractor, but I don't really want to get rid of it. But, hear me out. There's a but. What if we sold this tractor and got another one on finance, okay? A bigger one that we need, okay? Then, what we do, we use the money from this tractor to buy the flour mill. The flour mill can then give us the flour. The flour money can then pay for the finance of the new tractor. Catch 22. You know what I mean? Because we'd get rid of this tractor as well. Because at the end of the day, we wouldn't need this tractor if we bought another one the other way. Just got a little bit of topping up to do over here, but this has worked really well, to be fair, guys. I am quite a big fan of using the double harvester setup. So everybody who agreed that we should go for a 2 harvester setup, it works. It works for us. It's working nicely. Okay, yeah, we know we lost a little bit of width, but it does the job what we need. I think it's worked out really well. But yeah, I'll get these little bits done, but I am going to go and get the this straw picked up off recording. I might look at moving the bales as well, because at the end of the day, I want to be in August in the next episode. August is planting season, which means we need to get crop back in the ground. I don't know if we're gonna... Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna plant barley in that again, and oat. We only bought this field with the oat in. We didn't plant this oat. This was something we got as part of the field, so we wouldn't have normally gone for oat. But yeah, let me know what you think about the tractor, or if we should keep it. Like I said, the tractor does have a use on the farm. That's the only thing I'm gonna say, is it has a big use on the yard, especially when it comes to the sugar beet harvesting. That, you know what I mean, it does have a massive use over on the farm at the moment anyway. So yeah, let me know if you think it's something we should keep or get rid of. It does give us the option to bring in some flour. Like I said, this series wasn't about going super slow. It was just about using some different equipment and playing it in a different style of play, which I feel like we've done. You know, we've used some new equipment, we've used some old equipment. You know, we've used some cheap equipment, we've used some pretty expensive equipment. There we go. That is 100. That was hardly worth doing. 115 litres for. I took like 3 or 4 minutes to do that. It wasn't worth getting. There we go. Right, I'm gonna go and empty this into the trailer, and then we'll get these harvesters into the into repair, I think. I'm gonna try and repair them and refuel them after each harvest. You know, after each harvest season, not after each field. We're not going to need these now for another, pretty much another year. I could have rented them, actually. I never thought I could have rented them. There we go. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do that, and we're going to send this to the repair shop. And then we're going to send this one off to the repair shop as well. The only downside is this is in the way. Yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. It's kind of where I wanted to be on this episode. This is finished. I would have liked to have got this build on recording, but it wasn't something that was going to happen. I can't believe he's just crashed into a hedge. So I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. It is the final Attingham of the week. We should be on the old school farm, the old stream farm tomorrow with our old school series. Unless there's any issues. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.